yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of Love the Grind. This week was much better than the first. I've been doing a lot more mobility and stretching after I've been training and things like that, and it's been helping a lot. Everything felt stronger, quicker. I've written down everything that I did this week, the whole training schedule. So if you guys want to look at that in a bit more detail, just pause it and then read that, and then we'll get straight into it. So getting into the squats on the Monday, I did 5 sets of 10 reps at 155 kilos. These were a lot better than last week, and I was only doing 2 reps for every single breath that I took, and it made it a lot easier. And my depth was just on parallel, which is great, so I wasn't going any deeper than required, and I wasn't squatting high either. After that, I did some high bar pause squats, 5 sets of 5 reps with 110 kilos. These were fine, they're always pretty easy. Then I did some pen lay rows, 4 sets of 6 with 120 kilos. On to Tuesday, my first session of bench was 7 sets of 6 reps at 107.5 kilograms. This was actually pretty hard, and I was surprised by how hard it actually was, but I got through it nevertheless. After that, I just did some floor press for 3 sets of 15 with 80 kilos, which is 2 reps more than I did last week on each set. Moving on to Wednesday, I did some front squats, 8 sets of 5 reps with 122.5 kilos. My mobility has improved greatly on these, and I can actually front rack it properly, although quite badly. After those, I did bent over rows, 5 sets of 8 reps with 120 kilos, and I was very happy with that. On the Thursday, I did some speed bench with bands, 10 sets of 3, 80 kilos, very light, but just trying to move the weight as fast as possible. After that, I just did some strict military press, no leg drive at all, 3 sets of 8 reps at 50 kilos. I then did some behind the neck press with 10 kilos less, 40 kilos, 3 sets of 9. These felt great on my shoulders. I felt the isolation a lot more than when I just did the street press, which I felt a lot in my core, trying to keep my back straight, and my triceps as well as the top of the lift. I really felt like I could retract my scapulars a lot more and get a lot more involvement with the rear delts and just the actual shoulder muscle in general. So really happy with those. On the Friday, I did some deadlifts, 8 sets of 6 at 145 kilos. These were just as easy as last week, even though it was 10 kilos heavier. I'm really glad that my form is not being encumbered by the normal 10 reps that I would be doing the 5 sets of 10. So instead I'm doing 8 sets of 6, and I feel it's a lot better for keeping the proper form for the lift. After that, I did some pause deadlifts, 5 sets of 5 with the same weight, and these were absolutely awful. Onto bench, I did 8 sets of 4 at 115 kilos, followed by a slingshot bench, 3 sets of 5 at 130. The main sets were really easy, but the slingshot was actually quite hard. And that's it for this week, guys.